Hello everyone, and welcome. Have you ever noticed how ungrateful we humans are? We're quick to complain when things aren't going our way, but slow to celebrate when we experience blessings. So today in this video, we're going to look at the first 5 verses of Psalm 103 and discover how to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Let's dive in. Before we begin, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. It's free, and by doing so, you will be notified whenever we release a new video. In today's video, we'll look at Psalm 103, 1-5, and discuss what they teach us about cultivating a grateful heart. Please read these verses. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from destruction, who turns things around for you, so that you are blessed instead of cursed, O my soul. Don't forget all his benefits. If you have been following this series, we have already covered some of the ways God blesses us. He gives us life. He answers our prayers. He provides for our needs. He disciplines us when we stray away from him. He offers forgiveness when we mess up. So knowing all these blessings and more, it is easy to understand why the psalmist is encouraging himself to remember or not to forget all these benefits that the Lord has given. Now, here's a question for you to consider. Are you guilty of forgetting God's benefits in your life? If yes, how can you prevent yourself from doing so? One way is by giving thanks to God regularly. As we express gratitude for God's blessings, we remind ourselves of what he has done and what he is still doing in our lives. This helps us focus on the positive rather than the negative. And it also helps us remember that we are blessed even when we go through difficult times. In our text for today, the psalmist describes God as one who forgives us all our iniquities, heals all our diseases, redeems our life from destruction, and turns things around for us, so that we are blessed instead of cursed. These descriptions of God are not only meant to remind us of his power and ability, but also to show us his heart towards us. God is not just a powerful being who sits on a throne far above us. He is also a compassionate and merciful Father who wants the best for us. Many times we can get caught up in our problems and forget that God is in control. We can start to feel like everything is falling apart, and there is no hope for a better tomorrow. But when we take the time to remember God's blessings, we are reminded that he is still on the throne, and he has not forgotten us. Now let's look at the benefits that David is reminding himself of. First, God forgives us all our iniquities. We all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Our iniquities separate us from God, but God, in his mercy, forgives us when we confess our sins. He does not treat us according to our sin, nor will he inflict punishment according to our iniquity. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his mercy toward those who fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. Like the sun in the sky, he will reign over all the earth, and he will have mercy on all the people of the world. In our human nature, we often struggle with guilt and shame. But God's forgiveness sets us free from the burden of our past mistakes. When we realize that we are forgiven, we can live with confidence and peace. Knowing that we are forgiven should motivate us to live lives that are pleasing to God. The second benefit is that God heals all our diseases. Our diseases could refer to both physical and emotional ailments. When we are sick, we often feel helpless and hopeless. But God promises to heal us and restore our health. Commit your way to the Lord and trust in him. Forget not that he will help you bear your children and that he will save your offspring. You will come to him as to a father, and you will drag your sons and daughters from under your skirts, and he will make you into a joyful nation for me, and you will be my praise in the land. The third benefit is that God redeems our life from destruction. We can face many dangers in life, but God promises to protect us and deliver us from harm. He is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, and though the mountains be shaken in the heart of the seas. Even if the Lord of hosts had not decreed day and night to be established, steadfast forever, you are to be feared. For you are the cornerstone of the earth. The mountains were made firm before you. I will sing praises to you all the day long. The fourth benefit is that God turns things around for us, so that we are blessed instead of cursed. Life can be full of ups and downs, but God promises to turn our troubles into blessings. Trust in the Lord, O my soul, for he is your reward. He is your blessing. Blessed is the man who hopes in the Lord, who daily expects the Lord. Yes, the Lord who is your Lord. Now here's another important point. God's blessings are not limited to our earthly life. They extend beyond death into eternity. Blessed are they who wash their robes, so they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter the city by the gates. For outside the city are dogs and sorcerers and sexually immoral persons and murderers and idolaters. Whoever has these things and adds the Lord's righteousness to them will be blessed. When we remember God's blessings, we are reminded of His faithfulness and love for us. We can also use these reminders as a source of comfort when we go through tough times. God has promised to be with us no matter what we face. So when we are feeling discouraged, we can remind ourselves of His promises and trust that He will see us through our difficulties. Finally, we need to remember that God's blessings are not just for us, but for others as well. We are called to be grateful not only for what we have received, but also for what we have been given an opportunity to do. God has given us many opportunities to serve Him and bless others. We can use our time, talents, and resources to make a difference in the world. And when we do, we will be blessed. By doing so, we will be fulfilling God's purpose for our lives, and we will know that we are living lives that are pleasing to Him. So let's take some time to thank God for all the blessings He has given us. Let's remember that He is the one who forgives us our iniquities, heals our diseases, redeems our life from destruction, and turns things around for us, so that we are blessed instead of cursed. Let us keep these reminders in our hearts and minds, so that we can always remember God's faithfulness and love for us. And may we also be reminded to be grateful for the opportunity to serve Him and bless others. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the message, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we upload new videos. God bless you, and until next time, Shalom. God's own.